Hi everyone, and welcome to day 6. I just wanted to start off by saying thank you guys so much for the encouragement and the feedback on my last video. I definitely had an off day and I was actually really nervous about posting that video just because I never want to be anything but a positive influence in your life. So when I'm feeling kind of down or not having a good day, I kind of feel bad recording like that because I never want to be like negative influence or anything like that. But at the same time, I want to be real with you guys, and I think it's important to show you that even on my bad days, I'm still striving to do the best that I can during those moments. And I am recording at night again, but like I said in the last video, even if I record at night, I want to be doing my devotionals in the morning, because regardless if I record them or not, I want to be doing it in the morning, first thing when I wake up. And I did that this morning. I had an absolutely fabulous day, which is kind of surprising because I had to battle traffic like a million times today. I drove into LA, from LA to Orange County, from Orange County back to LA, and then back to my house. So I don't know, how many hours is that? So it's like 4 or 5 hours total driving today, which in LA could definitely make you very angry, but I had a really good day. I had a really good mindset going into everything just because I started my day off the right way. And in the morning I was like gathering, I had a ton of bags and my gallon of water and my food and all this stuff that I was gathering, and I was like kind of almost running late. And then I looked over at my devotional and I was like, I have time for that. And I think it takes like maybe 60 seconds per, because I actually do 2 devotionals, y'all know that, maybe like 60 seconds per devotional. So no matter how late you're running, you have time to quickly read those, get your mind in the right spot, say a quick prayer, and then go about your day. So I want to start today's video with some comments that I got, because I am doing these daily uploads and because I have a million things going on right now. I'm not getting back to these comments as quickly as I would like to, so I figured maybe I could just address 1 or 2 of them, maybe 4, in a few videos just as they come up. So one of the first things is someone asked, what's a good way to remind yourself to pray? I think first thing in the morning, one of the first things you should do is pray. And it's not always the very first thing that I do. I strive for that, but Andy Frisella said in one of his podcasts that he associates brushing his teeth with thinking about things over and over that he's thankful for. So he just associates brushing his teeth with things that he's thankful for. Imagine if every time you brushed your teeth, you were praying. That's at least twice a day. So minimum twice a day, try it out. It works for me. Association like that really works well for me. But also just having these devotionals and doing them every single morning, it just puts me in the right mindset, and I instantly feel this like peace going about my day, just because I know everything's going to go the way that it should. So that's number 1. Number 2, someone asked about how they said they really like how Brandon and I are both so open about our faith and how they read their devotional with their significant other, but when they try to like talk about it, they don't get much feedback from them. And it seems like maybe they just don't have that same interaction and openness to talk about God in their relationship. I'll pray for you guys. The power of prayer is insane. I know whenever Brandon and I first started dating, we didn't do devotionals together, we didn't pray together. It was kind of like awkward almost. I don't know if you guys can imagine that, but it was kind of awkward to talk about God together. And we both have come a very, very long way to where now if I'm having a bad or an off day, he doesn't even say anything. He just grabs my hands and says a quick prayer for me, and I'm like, dang it, like I need to change my attitude. It's awesome, and it definitely started with me praying for him to bring him closer to God without me pushing it on him by any means. I never said, I want you to come to church with me. Of course I wanted him to, and he knew that, but I never forced it on him. And one day he was like, hey, would you mind if I went to church with you? Because I used to go alone whenever we first started dating. And I was like, oh my God, finally. I was like, I mean, if you want to, I guess you could come, like, it'd be fine. And of course I was so happy about it. And from there, it's just gotten better and better. So again, I'll pray for you guys. I suggest that you bring it to God and say, hey, this is something that I want. I want a relationship where we're open, we can talk about these kinds of things and grow together in you. And God, that's a good thing. Like, God wants that for you. So if you're willing to bring that to him and say that it's a very strong desire in your heart, then he'll give it to you. And I know that because I've always desired a strong God-centered relationship, and I finally have it. And it's not like we started out that way. We grew into that, and we've both gotten way closer to God, especially in the last couple of months. So just keep pushing. Another comment I want to address, someone commented and said, I am a strong non-believer, meaning they don't believe in God, but I really appreciate and enjoy the positive message of these videos. So I think it is so cool that you're able to have such an open mind that even though you don't believe the same that I do, that you're able just to get the positive out of this video. Kind of like what I talked about in one of the previous videos, where I said just if you're able to have an open mind and look for the positive in things, and you can always get a good message out of it. So props to you for being able to do that. I hope that you continue to enjoy the videos, and I hope you'll continue to enjoy watching. So thanks for your support. Another comment I want to talk about, this is just way too cool and I had to like say it out loud. This person, Carson, commented, thanks so much for being bold enough in your faith to do a whole series on devotionals. I know this may sound a little strange, but even before you started the series, I had been praying for you and other women that I follow in the fitness industry that God would use you, since you have such a large platform, to reach people in this way. I know He is so honored and glorified by your obedience. Keep pressing in, girl, and thank you and Brandon for both for what you do. I commented back and I was like, I just got chills reading that. That's just insane to think that someone that I don't even know was praying for me specifically before I even started this series. I think that just totally reassures me that I am doing what God is wanting me to do. And I think God definitely put it on my heart to do this series for a reason. And so even in days that are really hard or that I'm having off days, that's why I'm going to keep doing it and keep pushing on no matter what. So I think that is just awesome. Another comment I want to address really quick is made by Amy D, Fitaholic Mama. She said, thanks again for doing this. I don't want to be the crazy stalker person who comments on everything and takes over, but ... Side note, you're not a crazy stalker person if you comment on all these videos. They're daily uploads, and I really want your feedback, and I want like interaction from you guys. So I think it's awesome. Like, I would love to have a solid group of people that are continuously commenting back and forth, not just to me, but to each other too. Like, I think it is so awesome that I can make these videos and hopefully be encouraging and uplifting to you guys. And then on days like yesterday when I have a bad day and I'm like nervous to even post the video, you guys are able to shoot encouragement back to me. And I think that's really cool. But I think what's going to be even cooler is like when you guys start commenting on each other's comments and start encouraging each other, because I don't want it just to be just from me to you, that one person. I want it to be like us as a group. I always say, like, what's up, YouTube fam? Like, you guys, I want all of us to be like this collective group, this collective family that just happens to like meet up on my channel when I have a new video. So anyways, that was sidetracked. Amy said, I really feel you need the encouragement on this video. What you posted today will be and is exactly what some of us needed to hear. God takes our not so good days and still uses them for His glory. It's your obedience that He wants. You don't have to be perfect. I personally have been struggling with the fitness people I follow on here and other social media due to all the cussing. Such beautiful people too. So thank you again for being open and honest with your followers, me included, and stay encouraged. You're doing awesome and we appreciate you. Is that I have to admit, if it wasn't for you doing this, my daily devotional times would be far less than stellar right now. Thank you. You have no idea what that means to me, and all of you. I wish I could like talk about every single one of your comments. Just thank you guys so much. Today is February 16th, and the devotional is The New and Living Way. And it starts off by saying, believing we are made right with God through our faith in Jesus Christ is a new and living way, one that gives us freedom, boldness, and confidence. So it says, I cannot make myself acceptable to all people, and neither can you, but we can believe God will give us favor with the people He wants us involved with. And then it goes on to talk about how sometimes we try so hard to have relationships with people that God doesn't want us even connected with. So just be open to, people that He's bringing in your life and people that He is kind of taking out of your life. And once you know who you are and you accept who you are and you're confident in who God has made you to be, then you have no desire to prove anything to anyone. So February 16th, It says, thank me for the conditions that are requiring you to be still. Do not spoil these quiet hours by wishing them away, waiting impatiently to be active again. So, for example, this morning when I was gathering all my stuff together and I was like, okay, I gotta read my devotional, I'm sitting here and I'm like reading through it, you know, and it sits there saying, do not spoil these quiet hours by wishing them away, waiting impatiently to be active again. Whoa, like he knew that I was reading this, right? Because that's how I am. I'm always like, even though I'm reading or doing something, I'm already in my head thinking about the next thing that I have to do, because I feel like that's how we as women are wired. I feel like not a lot of guys deal with that. And it says, quietness and trust enhance your awareness of my presence with you. So, and I find that so to be true. So in the midst of my crazy day, driving, you know, from here to LA to OC to all the way back, in the midst of all the craziness, I'm able to have this sense of peace and just knowing that God's with me and that He's for me. And I like to start my days by just asking God, use me however you want to use me today. And I think it helps me just start my day off on the right foot. So that's going to be it for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and enjoyed the little questions that I answered and comments that I addressed. I'm going to try and do that a little bit more often. And I hope that you guys will join me for day 7 tomorrow. So have a good day, and I will see you then. Bye.